you're here already. I'm Mr. Snugglebug, and I'm here to read you a story to help you go to sleep after your long and very busy day. Tonight's story is Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Once upon a time, a long time ago, in a cottage on the edge of a great forest, there dwelt a little girl by the name of Goldilocks. She was an orphan and lived with her grandmother, who loved her dearly. The grandmother was very old, and so most of the housework was done by Goldilocks. But she was so young and strong, she did not mind that a bit, for she had plenty of time to play and was happy the whole day long. Although little Goldilocks lived far away from other children, she was never lonely, for she had many friends and playmates, the wild creatures of the wood. The gentle, soft idea would feed from her hand, and the wild birds would come at her musical call, for she knew their language and loved them all. Goldilocks had never wandered far into the forest, but one day, in the early autumn time, as she was gathering bright leaves and golden sticks, she strayed further than she knew and came upon a lonely grey cabin under the mighty trees. A slab of wood beside the half-open door told who lived there. It read, Papa Bear, Mama Bear, and the Tiny Bear. So this is where the jolly bears live, said Goldenhair, as she knocked upon the door. I want to meet them. No one answered when she knocked on the door, so she pushed the door wide open and walked in. It was the most disorderly house she'd ever seen, but a bright fire burned on the hearth, over which hung a big black kettle of bubbling soup. While on the table nearby, there were 3 yellow bowls of different sizes. A big bowl for Papa Bear, a medium bowl for Mama Bear, and a little bowl for Tiny Bear, said Goldilocks. That soup smells good, she went on to say, but my, what an untidy house. I'll put the place to rights while I am waiting for the bears to come home. So she went and tidied the house, and just as soon as she had the room in order, then she went into the bedroom, which was made up of 3 beds. A big one for Papa Bear, a medium-sized bed for Mama Bear, and a little one for the Tiny Bear. She bustled and made everything as neat as she could, when in bounced the 3 jolly bears. For a moment, the bears stood speechless, with wide open eyes, staring at Goldilocks, who stood like a ray of sunshine in the dusty room. Then they burst into loud laughter and made her welcome to their home. When they saw how nice and clean it was, they thanked her heartily and invited her to share their dinner. For the soup was now ready, and they were all hungry. Goldilocks spent the rest of the day with the 3 jolly bears, playing I Spy, and many new games which the bears taught her. The end. What a lovely story. Well, I hope you feel tired now.